Hello everyone, welcome back to Multilingual. Today we're looking at the verb take with different prepositions: take up, take after, take on and off. This verb changes its meaning with every different preposition. One verb, 10 prepositions, 10 different verbs. That's what you're going to learn in today's video. In the description box down below, you'll find timestamps that will navigate you through the video. At the end, there is a quiz. Are you ready to learn 10 new verbs? Buckle up and let's go. If you want to say that you look or behave like someone in your family, your father or your mother, for example, then you use the verb take after. In looks, I take after my mom, but in character, I take after my dad. More examples. The baby is so cute. It definitely takes after his father. Samuel is passionate about music. He takes after his mother. The junior boss is difficult to deal with. He probably takes after his moody father. Do you know the word moody? It's when a person's mood changes easily, like from cheerful to angry in a minute. It's really difficult to deal with moody people. Fortunately, I'm not the one. If you feel that something you've said is wrong, then you can take your words back. Another word is to apologize. I have to admit I was wrong. I'm sorry. I take my words back. I didn't mean to hurt you. If you want to separate an object into its pieces, then you take it apart. We have to take the bed apart. Otherwise, we can't transport it. It's easy to assemble the IKEA furniture as well as to take it apart. Adrian is so skillful, he can take every gadget apart and fix it. If you want to write information on a piece of paper, then you take it down. Can I take down your address and your name, please? Or you can take down the minutes in a meeting. Who is willing to take down the minutes of today's meeting? It's my turn. Let me take down the minutes. May I contact you in case of an emergency? Sure, take down my phone number. If you want to understand and remember something that you hear or read, then you want to take it in. I've been learning English tenses for ages, but I still can't take them in. If you can't take them in, then I highly recommend that you watch this video of mine. Here I'm explaining the most frequently used tenses of present, past, and future. And I think that the explanation is really comprehensible. You can also take somebody in, meaning that someone will stay in your house or your country. You can take in a cat or a dog from a shelter. You can take in a child and adopt it. And a country can take in refugees. If a plane leaves the ground and starts to fly, then we say that it takes off. The opposite would be to land. A lot of people feel stressed the moment the plane is about to take off. What about you? Do you feel stressed when the plane is about to take off or to land? If you remove a piece of clothing from your body, you take it off. The opposite would be to put something on. Here is a typical question to ask if you visit someone home. Shall I take my shoes off? And the typical answer would be, yes, please, it would be great. Or you can say the opposite. No, it's not necessary. Keep them on. Keep them on. This is another phrasal verb, to keep the shoes on. If someone becomes popular or successful really fast, then we can say that their career or their business has taken off. For example, he graduated from Harvard. No wonder his career has taken off. He is satisfied with his job, even though his business has never really taken off. So a plane can take off, you can take off your clothes, or your career or your business can take off. 3 meanings. If you take someone to a place such as a cinema, a restaurant, a concert, or any other performance, and you pay for them, then you take this person out. You take somebody out. I'd like to take you out for dinner tonight. What do you think? It doesn't have to be only something romantic, like a date. You can also take your parents to the cinema and pay for them. For example, it's my mom's birthday on Saturday, and I've decided to take her out for a concert. A boss can take their employees out to a restaurant to celebrate or discuss something. So, to take somebody out. If you take something over, then you take control of something. Usually, we use it in terms of business. For example, the company has been taken over by a Chinese investor. Or the founder of the company still doesn't know who is going to take it over. We can also use this verb as a noun. Then we write it together. A takeover. You can have takeover talks, takeover proposals, or takeover bids from another company. Take up. If you want to say that you start doing something regularly as a habit, job, or interest, then you take something up. You can say, I took up yoga, or I took up jogging. That means that you started these activities and from now on you've been doing them on a regular basis. You can also say that you got a new job and you will take up your post in December. Or you can ask someone who plays chess well, when did you take up playing chess? We have just looked at the most common phrasal verbs with take, and I hope that you could learn something new and were able to take the information in, to understand and remember it. Here is the overview of all the verbs we've learned today. Have a look first. So let's check your understanding. I've prepared a short quiz for you. Try to fill in the gaps with a suitable preposition. Plus, think whether these statements are true about you. You have 1 minute to complete the task. Now let's discuss the answers and comment on each statement. I would like to tell you whether this statement is true about me or not. The first one, I get nervous whenever I have to fly. I don't mind landing, but I hate taking off. This statement is not true about me. I'm not afraid of landing. I'm not afraid of taking off. I love flying. In fact, I fly a lot. And I love traveling in general. Traveling by plane is a very good option. The next one, I always have to take the information down, otherwise I'll forget what I want to say. This is not always true about me. Sometimes I have to take the information down, sometimes not. It depends on the situation. If I want to speak spontaneously, like now, I don't have to put anything down or to take anything down. And what about you? Do you have to take the information down? Number 3. My sister takes after our mom, whereas I take after our dad. This is completely the opposite. My sister takes after our dad, and I take after our mom, both in appearance as well as in behavior. The next statement, I once took in a cat from a shelter. Her name was Chloe. This is absolutely true. I had this experience. I took in a cat from a shelter. Yes, her name was Chloe, that's true. But unfortunately, Chloe doesn't live anymore. When I was 18, I took up dancing, but I stopped it 4 years later. This is absolutely true. I used to dance when I was in high school, but later on at the uni, I had no time to do so, so I stopped it. I never take my words back, even if I know that I'm not right. Take back. This is completely not true. I'm a very agreeable kind of a person, I think, so I always take my words back if I understand that I was wrong. I have no problems with that. You see, some of the statements were true, some of them were false. You can comment on them in the comments down below and let me know what was true about you and what was false. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. In this case, don't forget to show me your appreciation with a thumbs up and a subscription to this channel. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!